In the highlands of Zubaku, a small kingdom thrived, known for its harvest festivals and sacred hill where truth was said to echo. Whoever climbed to the top and spoke their heart aloud would have their soul judged by the spirits of the ancestors. It was law that only the innocent dared speak there. In this kingdom lived two brothers, Nehari and Muntu. Nehari, the elder, was a skilled craftsman, kind and quiet. Muntu, younger by 2 years, was bold, handsome, and loved by the village for his songs and charm. But behind his smile, Muntu harbored a shadow: jealousy. Their father, old Baba Jamba, was dying. He owned vast lands, gold, and sacred tools passed down through generations. Though both sons were loved, the father had chosen Nehari to inherit everything. Not because he was older, but because he was humble and wise. Muntu, wounded by pride, began to plot. He spread rumors that Nehari had used dark charms to gain favor, that he poisoned their father slowly, that he had hidden treasures and refused to share with the village. In days, the whispers became belief. Nehari was arrested and taken before the council. Nehari said nothing to defend himself. He looked at his brother, and in his eyes there was no hate, only sadness. The elders could not decide, so they turned to the ancient test. Nehari was to climb Zubaku hill alone and speak his truth aloud. If the spirits remained silent, he would be declared guilty. If the wind answered, he would be freed. As he walked toward the hill, even children threw stones. Muntu stood watching, arms crossed, ready to inherit. At the top of the hill, Nehari knelt, closed his eyes and said,
I have never taken what was not mine. I loved my brother as I love the sunrise, but envy is louder than love. If I am guilty, let the ground swallow me. If I am innocent, let the wind speak.
For a long moment, nothing happened. Then a violent gust of wind tore through the valley. Trees bent, dust rose like a storm, and from the peak, a voice whispered through the air.
Truth needs no sword. It only waits.
The people fell silent. They knew then they had been wrong. Muntu tried to flee, but he tripped and struck his head against the altar stone. The truth had found him. Nehari did not take revenge. He took only what was his and gave the rest to the village. He rebuilt homes, taught orphaned children, and planted trees on Zubaku Hill. Years later, people no longer feared the hill. They climbed it to find peace. When envy clouds the heart, even a brother can become a stranger. But truth is patient. It will always rise, even if buried beneath a mountain.